What's going on, little Cito? I'll get this stream started shortly. Still got about 3 minutes and 52 seconds before Golden State. And who was that? Before the Golden State game is over with. So I can check out my boys, the Hornets. But welcome.
touch by Kaminga. Drives it hard. Little Euro. That's beautiful touch.
What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. Welcome to G Daddy Media. Tonight we got the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets are playing the Lakers Summer League team. Right now, the Golden State Warriors are still playing. Who is this team? Is it Sacramento?
So the Warriors put up just...
No, San Antonio Spurs. What are you doing, Coach? It is tied up right now with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left to go, and so the Hornets should be playing right after these guys. Now, the Hornets did not have a good game. The last game was not good at all. It was terrible. It was a terrible matchup. The Pacers really just embarrassed us, if you ask me. But it was a lot of lack of defense, all right, because the Hornets, I haven't seen so many just turnovers leading to a basket and unforced errors and without anybody getting back, with lack of defensive balance. I hadn't seen that since the Hornets regular season. It seems like a joke, man, but it is seriously something that the Hornets are going to have to work on, because, man, we look bad when it comes to defense. That's what I think. What's going on, Camille?
Primo the dime to Barlow, too hot to handle.
I love the play by Primo. Random was wide open on the wing.
Hey,
One big fella, catch that one.
He had options.
is my camera right, Camille? Speaking to the people on speaking to the people who may be coming in on the Instagram.
In transition, cash it in. 1 point game, 1:26 to go.
I mean, like I've got my phone turned this way. I got my camera turned this way. I want to make sure that you can see me right. I'm not turned at a bad angle or anything like that.
That's a good look.
Lucito, is that C2 or Cito? Lucito, so it's only 3 of us. Cool.
Back to back.
Well, Lucito, you're speaking to the oldest in my family, also the oldest child, but we have 8 in our family, so I've got 7 siblings.
As of now, it stands as a 3.
Let's watch Blake Wesley.
Okay.
This is the first one. Step right into that one. Knocked it down.
Hey, is your sister at home?
Nice little screen.
Because she rode up over here. She rode up over here about, what was it, like 6 hours ago? And she went to see your brother. But she hadn't came back yet. So I didn't know if she just left there and went home, because she left some clothes in the washing machine. Try something over here. still a chick. She must be partaking in some things. Hey, now, am I good now? Am I still good now? To milk a cow. Okay, that morning he would scream, so I was in charge of the chickens. Where you guys from? Little C2? I want to say Little C2. I'm a country boy myself, but no milking of cows. We did have a few chickens, but they were, I guess you would call them free-range chickens. And we use those. We basically use those chickens to eat, to lay eggs. And we did have some pigs, but I wouldn't call myself a farmer. We just stayed in a country area. All right, but getting to this game, who was it? Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors defeated the the San Antonio Spurs defeated. No, they just okay. Here's the final. Like I said, the Golden State Warriors defeated the San Antonio Spurs. They were just talking to Wiseman. It's a guy that was drafted along with our first pick a couple of years, 3 years ago, LaMelo Ball. Actually, 2 years ago, LaMelo Ball, and we probably would have got him if he was available, but he went second, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he went second. So we chose the best person after that, which was LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball ended up winning the Rookie of the Year, so we would say that was a good choice. But tonight, one of the big things that the Hornets have for us is the return of Jello Ball. Jello should be playing tonight. Now, here's the thing. He was out for a health and safety protocol. He, Lewis, and Booknight did not play in the last game. Don't know if that would have made any difference, because if they came out there and played defense the way the other guys played, or turned the ball over, because I think we had 18 turnovers during that game. If they came out and turned the ball over like that, the outcome would have been the same. There's a lot of pick and roll offense going on with I guess guys that just were not talented enough to run that pick and roll offense, because we just got to a point where we just could not score. There were some, if you ask me, there were some bad decisions made, bad shots. Let's say not bad decisions, but bad shots. I think Kai Jones forced a lot of shots. I don't look at him as being a three-point shooter. I'm not saying he can't hit some, and everybody's gonna have a night where they get have a good night from the three-point line, but they basically dared Kai to shoot, and he fell for a hook, line, and sinker. Like every time he had a wide open three-point shot, he took it, and he missed it. He was 0 of 10, if I'm not mistaken, 0 of 10. I think right there at the end of the game, he stopped taking it. I thought we'd have more success trying to get to the basket, maybe getting fouled and going to the free throw line, or at least stepping in and taking a shorter shot. If you miss that shorter shot, I got you, because he's playing power forward, really, because Nick Richards was out there. Nick Richards played a pretty good game, but he's playing power forward, and I don't know if it's because he was playing in that position. He was like, hey, if y'all gonna give me this wide open 3-point shot, I'm gonna take it every time. Not when you're off. Like like when I play, or when I played my pickup games and stuff like that, when I played, if I shot 3 times, I can tell whether I'm on or off. All right, I don't care if I'm wide open. If I shoot 3 times, I'm not going to keep shooting when I know I'm off, because I'm shooting my team out of the game. That's what I think. So if that's what's going on, then try to create. And I don't think he's a creator. All right, but try to get a easier shot. Go to the basket. If you put the ball on the floor 1 time, going toward the basket, he'll be closer to the basket. He'll be real close to the basket, as long as he is. And then, he's a pro. So if he does take a couple of dribbles and then somebody comes to stop him, then you dish it. So he could do that. But it's not all. I'm on Kai Jones, but it's not all Kai Jones. All right. I like his aggressiveness. He came out wanting to be aggressive, and I think he took some bad shots, but he did put some points on the board. McGowan did a good job. All right, let's go. McGowan did a good job, a decent job. All right, he's a good shooter. All right, I still don't think he let go. I don't think he let go. He still looked a little bit nervous. Williams didn't have his hands about him. I saw a lot of balls that hit his hands and he dropped it. So somebody said they thought he might have been a little bit nervous, and possibly. But nervous maybe. But then I don't know, because these guys. Okay, I know it's different because this is the NBA, but these guys play in big in pressure-filled situations all the time. I know it's a little bit different, but hey, think about it. It's not like he's not going to make the team. The nervousness of not making the team or having to be so good, that you got to be so good before you can make the team, that shouldn't even be in his thought process, because he's going to make the team. What's up, Chuck? He's definitely going to make the team. So I guess what I'm saying is he should be playing a little bit looser. McGowan's, he's going to make the team. Play loose. But one person that we really, everybody's really going to be looking at is LiAngelo Ball. All right. Honestly, you know what? Is he the worst? If he got picked up, if he got signed to a contract, will he be the worst in the NBA? No. All right. I'm saying that to say this. I believe he could make some team. He could get on the team. It wouldn't be the worst at all. The man can shoot the ball. But I guess my question is, do I think the Hornets are ever truly going to try to sign this guy? I don't. I hope it happens. I just don't. And this right here could tell. Scotty Lewis is out. He broke his leg. I hope Scotty Lewis, I just saw him walking around there on crutches. I hope he gets well. But, one guard down, and especially if Jello makes the swarm again, shouldn't he get more playing time? That's what I think. All right, so here he played last summer league, did decent. I mean, really decent. He showed people that he could at least play on that level. So tonight, let's see if the Hornets give him a shot. Let's see if the Hornets put him out there. And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong. I'm not like I want to see all of them do good. I want to see Jello do good because he's like an underdog. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want you guys to think I'm a Ball fan. You know what I'm saying? Just like a Ball fan. There's some people that watch the Hornets just because LaMelo and Jello are basically on the team. That's the only reason why they're watching the Hornets. If those guys weren't on the Hornets, I'd still be watching the Hornets. Right? And if they go somewhere else, I'm not going to be following them trying to figure out what they're doing. Hey, I'd follow. I'd be more inclined to check out Jello to see what he's doing, see if he ever really makes a roster. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that. All right. Hopefully, and I can't put it all on these guys. All right. The Hornets team, the Hornets Summer League team. By the way, JT Thor, Kai Jones, Nick Richards, Bryce McGowan, and Jalen Crutcher are starting. Those are the guys that started last time. So it doesn't even matter that that Jello was playing. And guys, forgive me because I'm probably going to say LaMelo. Jello is in the building, but he's not starting. All right. So this is what I'm saying. Like, is he just here because LaMelo's here? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to get more playing time? I don't know. All right. The other thing is coaching. Like Kai Jones taking 10 3-pointers and not hitting any. Where's the coaching saying, Kai, you don't have to shoot that. They're letting you shoot it. You're not on tonight. Go to the basket. Go to the basket, draw the defense in, and kick it out. I don't know. Where's the timeout saying, hey, guys, we got to get back on defense? Oh, my gosh. And the Lakers start out with a pick and roll alley-oop dunk. McGowan gets the ball. He gets it back up to JT Thor. JT Thor gets over here to Crutcher. Now JT Thor on the left side. McGowan gets it back to Crutcher. JT Thor for 3. Off the mark. Rebound on the Lakers. And I'm going to learn some of these guys' names on the Lakers. One thing is interesting about the Lakers is Scottie Pippen Jr. I think it's Jr. Scottie Pippen's son and Shaquille O'Neal's son are playing for the Lakers. So that makes it even more interesting to me to watch just to see what these guys do. All right, so Max Christie is on the floor for the Lakers. Kalea Jones, I think that's how you say his name. He was the guy that scored the alley-oop. Crutcher drives. He is fouled, but he is on the floor. I think he's going to be okay. Score is now tied up 2-2, 8 minutes and 48 seconds left. Answered your question. Me and Finney and Dave Morris is from Kentucky. Oh, Kentucky. And then Moore moved to California. I moved to Wisconsin. Finney moved to Pennsylvania. Man, you guys just separate, didn't you? Hey, that's funny. Little C. Am I saying it right? Little Cito or little C2? We have another thing in common there. I lived in Kentucky for about 2 or 3 years. Let's go, Hornets. Don't get out hustled this game. My dad was in the Army. All right, so he was stationed in, I have no idea what the Army base was there, but I stayed in Kentucky when I was young. Like, I guess I was like from 3 to 5 years old. All right, the score is 3-4 LA. LA, a lot of movement there. That was Max Christie with the score. See, I like that. I like that offense. Move a little bit, change it up. Hopefully Steve Clifford puts some more motion in our offense. I'm going to say we've got too much talent to not move. Hornets with another turnover. Scottie Pippen is on the floor, right? He's number 1.
Take it to the max.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
Here we go, young fella. Throw this one up high to 10 drop.
So Scottie Pippen Jr., Max Christie. Sorry about this music, guys. Max Christie.
Above the contact. That's not an easy shot. He knocked that one down. 2 big buckets from him.
Heck, I'm even live on Instagram. I have nobody visiting.
I thought you were going to say
My daughter hooked me up with a live. Thor gets all the way to the basket and throws up a weak floater. Doesn't hit anything. And now number 38 goes coast to coast, but he is blocked. And Crutcher throws it up to Thor for an alley-oop dunk. And the score is now 5-6, LA. Number 21, that'll be Swider. Gets it to number 10, that's Max Christie for the Lakers. 38 takes a 3. Ooh, what a shot.
Nice pass to Pierre Lewis.
That was Pierre Lewis, number 38. Hey, thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you hit that like button. I would appreciate it so very much. Hit that like button for me tonight. What's going on Instagram, you guys? Thank you for stopping by. You guys can also come to YouTube, G Daddy Media.
5 seconds on the clock.
Just like it says on my Instagram. And hit that thumbs up. Give me a like on my little broadcast right here. Scottie Pippen Jr. gets all the way to the basket. He kicks it out number 21 for 3. And it's good. Number 21 is Swider.
By Scottie Pippen Jr. Breaking down the defense.
Score is now 5-12.
Perfect pass.
McGowan's being hounded by Scottie Pippen Jr. He picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Crutcher. Crutcher tries to go around his man. He does, but he's fouled on the play. And that was by number 30 out, Pierre Lewis.
12-5 Lakers. We have a good
Wrench bangers in the house. See my family hooking me up. Thank you guys. All right, we have our first time out of the game. Hornets struggling once again. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how many minutes Jello Ball gets. Leangelo, I said it right. Leangelo Ball gets, if he gets any. Now, all preliminary, everything that I've heard so far says that he's played. All right, he did come to practice yesterday or whatever, and so he should be out there. I haven't seen him actually, but we'll see if he gets playing time, if he plays. Nick Richards had a real good game in the last game. Who else? Bryce, Mark Williams. He hasn't been on the floor yet. One guy that I like, I don't know if he's going to be able to make this roster, LJ Figueroa. He hustles, right? I'll give him that. He hustles. Brady Manick, my boy from North Carolina, he scored. He hit a 3-point shot the other day. Let's see, Tyshawn Alexander got playing. Actually, everybody that's on the list here got some playing time. But of course, you know, your starters are going to get the most. So we'll see. Has Nick Richards digressed? No, Nick Richards actually did a pretty good job in the last game. He was the second highest scorer. I think he had like 17 points. Getting a little love on Instagram. McGowan's hadn't taken a shot yet. There's his first. It's short. Sharif O'Neal on the court. He's going coast to coast, and he does go coast to coast because the Hornets are not.
Thank you, Chris. And that was Sharif O'Neal.
I'm gonna get upset. The Hornets are not playing any defense. That was coast to coast.
Sharif, the son of one Shaquille O'Neal.
Sharif O'Neal making his presence.
Sharif O'Neal gets the rebound and goes coast to coast.
I don't need no guards.
Look.
I can push it myself.
I just said something good about Figueroa. He runs right beside Sharif and lets him go all the way to the basket.
My middle name, son.
Looks like my girls basketball team
As he steps
when they
on the
first
court in
start,
Summer League.
not understanding that if you don't cut the player off, they're going straight to the basket.
He checks
Gotta cut him off.
And immediately he'll head to the free throw line.
JT Thor, excuse me, that's Williams. Williams on the court now.
Man.
He gets the ball and he gets fouled.
1-2-42 to
All right, I have confirmation. Jello Ball is on the bench.
Blocks per game.
Looks like he's going to be coming off again at the end of the bench with Brady Manick.
11 and 7.5 rebounds.
Brady Manick and
Would you agree with this assessment? Looking at him, just body type.
Alexander and Whaley.
Mark West from the played the Phoenix Suns.
The Hornets didn't shoot free throws good the last game either. And
He's 6'10", right? He's 7'1".
Williams gets 1 out of 2. Scottie Pippen Jr. brings the ball up to score 6-14. 5:10 on the clock. What's up at Instagram?
To Sharif O'Neal, but it's rejected.
Williams gets him a block. He could have corralled that. He threw it out of bounds.
In college, just control the paint. And this is alley-oop play, but he went got that one as well. Great timing.
Scottie Pippen Jr. pulls up at the free throw line. He's fouled.
And he'll head to the free throw.
6-14 is the score. Actually, Alexander is on the court now. So Alexander, Figueroa, and Williams come in for the Hornets.
So there's his son, Scottie Pippen Jr.
Starting off looking sort of like we did the last game. There's no offense,
Great bloodlines. My teammates.
or nobody's able to score right now. JT Thor seems to be the most aggressive.
Young fellas just grow up. Scottie Pippen Jr. and also Sharif. It's a treat for me to get.
He's not on the floor now. Kai Jones out there. So Alexander, number 51, brings it up the court. He's being guarded by Max Christie.
They are currently on a 10-1 run.
Figueroa, they get it into Williams, but he's pushed way out beyond the free throw line. Hornets try to do a back door, and it is deflected out to Sharif O'Neal for the dunk. Yeah, the Hornets are going to make Sharif O'Neal make this team. He's going to have a good game against us. Kai Jones tries to drive. He is fouled.
One more time for your mind.
Bad pass by Crutcher. Should have been a bounce pass. Sharif, outlet pass, and jams it. Come on, guys. Let's not let the Lakers start feeling really good about themselves, because then they're going to blow us out by 20.
Great to see him out there. Everything he's been.
Little man Jay, what's going on? Here, Lil Jack sent me. Hey, appreciate that, Lil Jax. Williams misses a layup, but he gets his rebound and he dunks that one through.
Williams just looked much taller than everyone else.
I'm good. I'm in the I'm in the ER. Oh, the ER, the ER. Man, what happened?
So smooth.
Rich Banger, give me love on the stream. Thank you guys. Hey, I'm trying to get 20 likes tonight. Trying to get 20 likes tonight. Hit that like button. Skip pass over to Thor. Thor drives. He shoots. Misses it.
Was that a shot or a pass?
But McGowan's catches it in the air. So it looked like an alley-oop. And he dunked it through. Scores 10-20. Hornets down by 10. Bryce Christie makes room. He misses. Lead pass down the floor is almost a turnover. Figueroa with it. Throws it across court to Alexander for a 3. That's off the mark. Williams got his hand on the ball but couldn't control it. And now the Lakers throwing a few bad passes, but that was deflected out of bounds by the Hornets. So it's the Lakers ball. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
He's changed this game for the Hornets defensively. The pass.
Travel called on number 17 for the Lakers. Number 17 is Jones. Hey, Williams was going to block that anyway.
McGowan's the second-round pick out of Nebraska for the Hornets, also 19 years old. It's a theme for today. 19.
What's up, Instagram?
He can really play. Average 17 points, close to 17
All right,
points.
Figueroa drives. Left-hand layup is good, and he's fouled on the play. Yeah, just come down, take your time, Hornets.
LJ,
You know, don't get too carried away.
Nice.
Make good passes. Cut down on the turnovers.
Also, a guy that spent the season with the Greensboro Swarm.
Ooh, number 30? Am I calling his name wrong? Number 30. Yeah, that's Figueroa. All right, Scottie Pippen Jr. We're going to run the play. Number 17, Jones with it, doing a lot of dribbling up top. Picks up his dribble, gets to the number 36. He's being guarded by Thor. Oh, nice play. Williams made him change it, and number 36, that's Bass, was able to score anyway. But back down to on the other end real quickly. That was, I think it was Alexander. No, that was Figueroa. Figueroa hit the three-point shot, and there's a turnover by the Lakers. Alexander now slows things down. They get it to Thor. Thor thought about a three, and then he pulled it anyway. They hit it.
That's his shot.
Yes, indeed.
And the Lakers got to get the timeout. 18-22 is the score with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock. No sign of Jello. He's warming the bench up. He's warming the bench up. Justin Manaya's warming the bench. Cameron McGriff and Manic. And I don't think Whaley has gotten out there yet. They're all on the bench right now. So I think we know. I think our question has been answered. A lot of people have been on YouTube and looking at all these videos people are making about LiAngelo and and the Hornets. And now the Hornets can if they are asked a question, why isn't Jello getting more playing time with all the time he played with? He played the whole year with the Swarm. Why is he not? He hasn't seen the floor yet. So why is that? Well, they can use the excuse now that he's just getting off health and safety protocols. They didn't want him. They didn't want to mess up the rotation like there's a real rotation in Summer League. All right. Like I'm saying, I don't really think they want to bring dude up. I really don't. And I may be wrong. But I think he's gonna come off and get a little bit of playing time. He's not in that first group rotation though. That's for sure. My boy Brady Manic. He didn't play bad the last game. I think he's going to have to put just a little bit more force behind that shot because that three-point shot is a little bit deeper in the pros than it was in college. What's up, little gas? There's a lot of Lils in here. Little C2, let's see. Am I saying it? My name is Lil C2, not Cito, not C2. I got you, Lil Cito.
Final 2 minutes of the quarter.
All right. So the Lakers call a good timeout, and they come right out and score. McGowan brings the ball down, gets it to Williams, who's way out beyond the three-point line. He hands that to McGowan. He rolls. Now Crutcher with the ball. They get it down to Williams, but he's too far out on that wing.
Getting a lot of touches on offense going at O'Neal.
He shoots over O'Neal, misses that one. The Lakers come out of there with it. Get over to number 46 behind the back dribbling. He gets it over to number 48. He's a big body guy. And he shoots over Williams and scores.
Makes in their last 9 shots.
That was Brown.
The Lakers.
They move the score back up 18-26. McGowan, long three, off the mark. Rebound, Sharif O'Neal. He brings it down the court himself.
With the ball handling skills on this one.
He gets it over to number 46. That's McCoy. McCoy weaves his way in, picks his dribble up at the free throw line. Brown gets this one over to number 17. That is Jones. Jones turnaround jumper is good. Lakers scoring at will once again. Man, why is it that these other teams, like, it's not just this year, last year too. Why does everybody else have scores and the Hornets don't? Why?
Lakers shooting 65% from the field in this opening quarter. They have a 10-point lead.
LiAngelo Ball's on the floor. So LiAngelo Ball, he comes on the floor.
We keep talking about these talented families.
Yes, indeed.
By itself.
Numero 8.
Crutcher with the ball. LiAngelo Ball camped out in the corner and where he usually plays. Crutcher goes to the basket, kicks it out to LiAngelo Ball for three, is off the mark. Rebound, Thor. Thor goes up strong with a alley-oop, with a finger roll, and Sharif comes out there with it. Lead pass up the floor to Jones. This is Jones for the Lakers. He's being guarded by Ball. 11 seconds on the game clock. 5 seconds to shoot. Jones pulls up and hits a three. Created nice space to get a ball off of him. And the Hornets turn it over, but the Lakers can't get the shot off in time. So after the Hornets made a run, then great timeout by the Lakers coaching staff. They come out with a 9-0 run to move it up, to move the score of 18-31 in the first quarter.
There is no catch. Not there to offset rain.
Yes. All right, guys, we got a timeout. Excuse me, it's a timeout. Station identification, and it's actually the end of the first quarter. What's happening? I'm getting tested for the thing. Hey, man. Okay. I hope things go okay there, little man Jay. Look looking good. Me and this got into a fight and been at this party for only 2 seconds. Wow, little gas over there gassing things up. I'm good, coach. I'm at a party and me and this guy got into a fight and he took my money. Dang. Now we're waiting for the cops. Ooh. Go to a party, lose money, and then the cops are called already. You just got there, man. Hey, all things turn out okay. Better than what's going on with the Hornets. What's up, Instagram? Come on, we all at? Like, dang. I got my peeps in here. My daughter, Camilla, first one in here. Then my son, Wrench Banger 180 joined. Then Chat Banger came in, and Banger shot it. Banger shot it. What's up? Banger shot it joined. Now, is that Banger shot it? Is that the one? Is that the that was the one that shot Chris, my brother's video, which is a good video, by the way. All right, so the Hornets, Nick Richards in the game. So the Hornets just gonna have to, we just gotta do some things to look good because we're not gonna win. Crutcher turns it over. Brown all the way to the basket. He misses. Nick Richards gets the rebound. Lead pass to Kai Jones. He is fouled. I'm telling you, well, Kai Jones, athletic. Kai Jones, he looks like he's just trying. It's almost like he's stuck in the mud trying to score.
Charlotte Hornets, like we said,
He's just trying to score so badly. He just wants that ball to go into the basket. And I think he needs to just calm down. Right now, that right there, he just got fouled. The other things is we'll take a look at the stats. Hornets got to hit some free throws too, man. Let's go. Basic basketball, so fundamental basketball. Good passing, take good shots.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, offensively,
hit your free throws.
LaMelo Ball.
Play some defense.
They got guys that
all right, the Lakers bring the ball down the court.
First and assist. They move, they play with pace.
They get it to Brown. Brown has it now, number 17. Gets it over to 38. I think 38, his name is Harry Lewis. Crossover dribble, Brown.
Jones put it on the floor.
Back to Pierre Lewis, excuse me. Hits another three.
Sure, lefty.
Just basic basketball. Drive, kick it, wide open three. Hornets aren't getting a wide open three. Nick Richards, give and go. That pass by McGowan, and Nick Richards finishes. Yeah, Chuck Richards, he played pretty good in the last game and doing decent right here, if you ask me.
Caught it, set the screen, and he's moving, on the move. Great hands and catch and good finish.
Richards had some pretty good games when he came off the bench for the Hornets.
Out of Kentucky.
And he hits the free throw. He hit everything, but he hit it 22-34, 8 minutes, 51 seconds.
Touched all around.
Like, you're going to get in there.
McGowan, guard number 46. He shoots a short floater. Nick Richards dribbling, hands it off to Crutcher. Crutcher playing the point guard position. He gets it to Nick, and it's knocked away.
Another steal going the other way.
Come on, guys, let's go.
He thought about it and realized who was there.
Number 48, I think that's Brown. Gets it back to a cutting number 17. They kick it out. Lakers passing the ball very well, but they get called for a travel right there. Let's see, number 48 is Brown. Number 17 is Jones.
Different instances of guys not taking shots because he was in.
Hey guys, thank you for being here. If you are watching on live on Instagram, appreciate it. Hit that like button. Make sure you come over to my YouTube channel at GDaddy Media. Hit that live button. I'm trying to get 20 likes tonight. McGowan's drives, finger rolls, no good, but he's fouled on the play. Yeah, McGowan's just got to get aggressive, man. Stop waiting on it. Hey, when you get the ball, go to work.
That one, 6'7". Ball in his hand, he's very comfortable. Love that play by him.
Little gas. This is why I don't go downtown Ohio at night. I hear you. Have you heard anything about Duran? Duran, we traded.
I'm not sure. You know, even before everything that was going on.
The only thing I've heard about Duran was Kevin Durant. Hold up. Duran or Durant?
We shall see after everything that's played out with this going on with Miles Bridges.
Oh, Duran, the guy we traded. I hadn't. I've been wanting to get to actually see what he's doing, how well he's doing.
Offensively.
Jones, nice dribble to get open, long three is good. Oh my gosh, why?
Miles Bridges, correct?
Okay, let me just be quiet.
Definitely in a tough situation here with Miles.
Ty Jones, a lot of dribbling in the lane.
He was arrested in late.
Goes up strong and dunks this one.
He has a court date on July 20th.
Stop the ball.
The Hornets are expecting to learn a little bit more clarity on what they're dealing with.
Come on, McGowan, let's go, baby.
Tender him a qualifying
in that weight room
of $8 million, which makes him a restricted free agent. So they still have his rights and have control, but ultimately it's going to depend on the outcome of what happens with this case.
Yeah, the other thing, the Hornets can't make a lot of moves right now because of the Miles Bridges
really a devastating situation.
Case.
It does go to the worst. The Charlotte Hornets have a big decision to make. What do they do? So ultimately, July 20th is the court date.
All right, Alexander with the ball, hands it off to, oh, come on.
Thanks, Chris. Pierre Lewis.
Another turnover by the Hornets. That one was by my boy Brady Mannix. Just comes off the screen and turns it over. And he tries to make it with a three, and he does. He gets 3 of it back. Now let's go, Brady, man. You gotta play some defense now. You made a mistake. You got it back by 3, but the Lakers come back and get another one right back. Wow.
Well, we're gonna take a
Come
timeout.
on.
We'll talk Miles Bridges some more when we come back. Lakers have a 14-point lead.
Lakers 28-42.
From the field still.
Yeah, Jalen Durant kid. No, I hadn't, but I'm definitely gonna try to check him out, man, just to see, you know, like when I saw that we had him, Chuck, I was like, great. This kid is like a, you know, like a Dwight Howard type guy, built, you know, and then we let him go, and I was like, wow. I listened to a broadcast today, and we got him at 13, and then we traded him, I guess to trade to move up some spots to get another trade, another spot so we can get McGowan. But you know, we actually could have had he and Williams. We could have got both of those guys, because Williams was still sitting out there, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what these guys were saying. So I look, I don't know what the Hornets are doing sometimes. I don't know what they're doing anytime. I do know this. Things are not going the way I thought they would go when Michael Jordan got the team. I thought he would have more input. And I don't know how much input he has, but I thought he'd have more input into the guys that we get. And maybe he does. Maybe he's the one, you know, that's pulling all the strings and making all these moves. But man, I just thought we'd be a lot better, even if he would have to come to the practice and say, look, this is how we need to do it. Like, who's gonna say no, Michael? You don't know what you're talking about. You know, man, it just kills me, bro. Hornets with another turnover. And a foul was called? No, not a foul. Hornets got lucky. Ball was thrown on top of the backboard. But yeah, see, my boy Jordan can't get mad because Charles Barkley is telling it like it is. Like he's not running this team, and they're not making great decisions. Or is it all just bad luck? I don't know, bro. I just think they could do a lot better. I think Michael Jordan, I think what Michael Jordan is doing is this is his cash cow or whatever. I don't know how much he really cares about the success of the team more than the money he's making. Brady Manick, wide open 3 is off the mark. See, that's a little short. See, Brady's gonna have to probably fix his eyes on the back of the rim, the opposite side of the rim, when he shoots it, because his shots he misses are short. Brady Manick, baseline, just like he in Love.
Years old after spending
12-point lead by the Lakers.
Manick 6'9", can play with it, play without it. Understands how to play it.
3-point shot by the Lakers is missed, and then Nick Richards hands it back to him. This time he gets the rebound and holds it up strong like a big man should. Gets it over to Alexander.
6 of 7 attempts. They've gone cold.
Brady Manick, wide open 3, hits another one. Brady Manick's a shooter.
Brady Manick is shooting.
And Brady Manick is playing. By the way, another timeout by the LA Lakers. But Brady Manick is playing like McGowan should be playing. McGowan, to me, seems like he's playing a little bit tight. Like they're giving him the playing time. He's on the court. He's out there to score, but it looks like he's doing a lot of thinking. He's playing tight. It doesn't look like he's playing loose and he just let go. Now Brady Manick knows what he does. He knows what he does well. Every time Brady Manick gets the ball and it's a little sliver of a shot, he line it up because that's what Brady Manick does. If McGowan, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't do no research on McGowan. I didn't know McGowan, you know, and how who he even played for or whatever. He played for Nebraska. You know what? Why would I be trying to look to see what Nebraska's doing? But anyway, so what I know about him is what I found out since the Hornets have picked him up. Alex Pugh, my boy, Alex Pugh. What's going on, guys? Jason, what's up? Thanks for stopping by, man. Hey, do me a favor. Go into my YouTube channel, G Daddy Media, and click this like button. I'm trying to get 20 likes tonight. But I appreciate you guys stopping by on Instagram. Yeah, Brady Manick is like, to me, he's almost like, if I don't make this team, it ain't gonna be because I tried not to mess up. All right, I'm going out and I'm gonna do what I do. How is this shooter getting open and Jello couldn't get up when he was out there? Maybe because you got different guys guarding. Brady Manick with the block. It goes off of number 10, Max Christie, and it's Hornets ball again.
About 39 miles apart. Played against each other in high school, like you said. Maybe as a freshman with Trey Young.
Crutcher with the ball being guarded by Scottie Pippen Jr. Crutcher drives, throws it up, and number 50.
Batted away.
So Jones, Kalia Jones says, "Get that out of here."
Very active.
Throws it into the stands. Hornets get the ball in the Crutcher. Crutcher
so far today.
blocked again.
Right on time.
Number 10, Max Christie with the ball. He goes to the basket, kicks it out to number 36 for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound. Alexander lead pass to Figueroa for the dunk on the other end.
On the break.
Hornets 35, LA 42, 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
He plays with some intensity.
Hustle going on.
Switter.
Bodies on the floor. Max Christie for 3. He's off the mark. Rebound. Alexander.
Hornets have numbers.
Alexander pulls up for 3. That's good. That was a line drive right there. I didn't think that had any chance of going in.
A 4-point game. 10-0 run by the Hornets.
Max Christie with the ball gets that to Scottie Pippen Jr. He and Figueroa get tied up, and that's going to be a foul on Figueroa.
They've been flown.
Kingdom Boys 676. What's going on?
Shots, like you said, Manick.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Defensively, they have Williams back there.
We're watching the Hornets Summer League playing against the LA Lakers Summer League. Scottie Pippen Jr. gets to the free throw line. Bounce passes that
He's excellent at
to Jones. That's Kalia Jones. I know I'm saying his name wrong.
Good vision.
That got to be right. Kalia Jones. He's fouled on the play. 38-42 is the score. Hornets have been down as much as 14 points.
Keeps you guessing.
A lot of times
Kalia Jones misses the first free throw. 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, he has some trees down there, Mark Williams. So that would make you happy.
Kalia Jones misses both rebounds. Williams, who's back on the court.
Williams pulls down that board.
Yeah, we're going to be checking the stats and the box scores here. Manick for another 3. He's off this time. But they're setting that play up for him. Scottie Pippen Jr. wants to go to the basket. He bounce passes, finds the big man, Kalia Jones, under the basket.
Inside the Jones.
That is beautiful.
That's how he created a shot for somebody else. 38-44 is the score. Crutcher Gets it to Williams up top. He hands that over to Figueroa. Figueroa kicks it to Crutcher. Crutcher keeps the dribble out. He shoots the three. That's off the mark. Rebound. Kalia Jones gets that to Scottie Pippen Jr. He has Manic on him. Doesn't respect him, but he steps out of bounds.
Turns it over on the baseline. But before that, Smitty.
Watch this. Great hesitation. Show. Drop it. Big fella Jones finishes.
Williams came off his man to help, and Scottie Pippen Jr. just found Kalia Jones under the basket. All right, Alexander kicks that to McGowan for three, and that's good. Hornets within three with 2 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Can they play defense?
Standing in that short corner.
Jones hands that over to number 36, gets the ball. He gets at the elbow. Turnaround jumper. Finds Brown. Loose ball. Williams gets the rebound. He almost turns it over. Come on, guys. Slow down. Let's play basketball. Let's go. Make sure that passing lane is clear. Alexander in the game. Alexander, Williams.
Offensively. Kai Jones coming.
I think McGowan's out there. Kai Jones.
You're playing with Mark Williams.
Oh.
Good job by Scottie Pippen Jr. An 8-second violation he calls.
8-second violation.
But with Manic, there was a lot of spacing.
Didn't see that coming.
Guy that can knock down shots. It's interesting.
Scores 41-44.
Two bigs in.
Turnovers. Hornets have 6. Lakers have 3.
Hornets were outscored by.
There's a minute 55 seconds left
in the first quarter.
In the first quarter.
Lakers by 10 here in the second.
Scottie Pippen Jr. backdoor floater.
With the floater.
Now McGowan's calls for the ball. I like the way he called for it, like he's ready to go down there and score.
So comfortable.
And he passes and is deflected out of bounds by number 36. That's Bass for LA. Almost a near turnover. Let's go, Hornets.
41 to go.
No turnovers, buddies. McGowan's the trigger. Gets it into Figueroa. Screen set by Williams. Figueroa, right hand
Nice
shot goes in.
It was. LJ has made a big difference.
Oh, come on, ref. Really? He initiated all that contact. They have to make up another rule right there. You can't, like, dribble yourself into the defender.
31-year-old head coach for Summer League for Charlotte does not like that call at all.
I don't either. All right, Scottie Pippen Jr. brings the ball down across the timeline. He gets over, throws another alley-oop, and it's tipped in, but the ref said no, that does not count.
Offensive interference.
I don't know about that one either. That looked like a good tip. We'll see. Replay.
That's on the side.
Now that's on the side. Ref.
Missed that one.
Ref waves that off, but hey, you got to keep playing. Alexander with the ball, skip pass over to McGowan. McGowan behind the back, step back, and misses everything.
Max Christie.
All right, a minute, 3 seconds left in the first half. Jones walks the ball up. He's being guarded by Figueroa. He turns down the screen by Sharif O'Neal. Jones all the way to the basket. Now he turns around, pick it up, both hands.
Turns it over.
Slow down. All right, Hornets had the ball. They turned it over.
Big Junior up top. But Williams, again, affecting that play with his leg.
And the Lakers don't take their time and get that score because it was 3 against 1. They tried to end it with an alley-oop, and they end up throwing that away after the Hornets made another bad pass and turned it over. All right, let's go. Get down the court. Alexander gets across the timeline. He's being guarded by Scottie Pippen Jr. He's all over him like a blanket. Kai Jones sets the screen. Alexander
with the
throws it up, and it's missed. Now the Lakers have the numbers. Scottie Pippen Jr. misses. Slow down, Kai. Are you a dribbler? Give it to a dribbler, Kai. He goes behind the back, and loses the ball again. And once again, the Lakers get a open layup. Oh, come on. What are you doing? You're not a dribbler. Stop dribbling.
3 seconds left.
Alexander is fouled, banks it in. Oh, they caught it on the floor by,
Back and forth.
I think that was Sharif O'Neal. Turnovers are killing us. Look, you can tell when it's gonna happen. Look, Kai Jones looked like Miles Bridges. It was Miles Bridges and PJ Washington who used to lose the ball over and over trying to dribble down the court when they first came in the league, the first 2 years. They would do it all the time. And Kai Jones is, I mean, a great athlete. He's a pro. Coach Gary, not a pro. All right. I know some people may be like, "Hey, Coach Gary, you talking about these guys? Can you do it?" Heck no. All right, but I was a guard. You know, when I play guard, so I handle the ball a little bit. But this guy right here, come on now, and then you're going behind the back. Just stay within your skill set. You don't have Kai Jones. You are on the team, big man. You're on the team. Why are you trying to go behind your back and all that? Just do what you need to do. He had a guard out to the side. He could have passed that out to the side, and then the guard would have given it back to him. I would have. Don't go down there and dribble too much and lose the ball. Hey guys, thank you for being here. Everybody that is checking me out on Instagram, thank you guys. And everybody who's in here, thank you. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Coach Gary trying to get 20 likes tonight. When I was a kid, I used to get bullied in middle school, but my brothers, Maury and Finney had my back. Maury punched that guy back, and Finney used to say, "Don't mess with my brother." Yo, that's what's up. Having your brothers there. Hello, Coach. Lil Jake. Coach, I'm scared. Police is at my house. What's going to happen? Oh, so they're at your house, Lil Jake. No, hey, you're good as long as you're not doing nothing wrong. All right, got a little. All right, so there's your halftime score right there, ladies and gentlemen, 43-48. After a bad first game, the Hornets still behind here in this game, but they're looking a little better. 43-48. Let's take a look at the stats. Chuck Kajo. He's trying too much. Salvador Chavez, what's going on, bud? He's trying to do too much, man. Just, play basketball. Just stay within your skill set. Stop forcing it. Like I said, it's a few guys that just need to be out there playing loose, and it looks like they're playing tight. All right. Williams playing a little bit more loose. Is that right? He's playing more loose than he did the last game. All right. He's gonna make the team. Right. Why are you playing so nervous? Go out there and play. McGowan's, he's gonna make the team. All right. He's gonna make the team. He'll probably be on the sideline a little bit. He's definitely gonna play a little swarm ball. Williams will probably play some swarm ball also, because that's what the Hornets do. They're gonna sing you down. Only person I hadn't been down in the last few years was LaMelo. I think everybody else went down. I don't know if Miles Bridges went down. I'm thinking he did, but he may not have. He didn't. He did. But yeah, just play loose. Brady Manning's out there just playing like, hey, if I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. But I'm gonna do what I do. And that's why he looks comfortable. That's why he's hitting the shot. He's not thinking about it. Brady Manning shoots the ball, and that's what Brady Manning's doing. When he gets the ball and it's open, He's shooting it. He's letting it go. I think McGowan, whatever he used to do in college, I seen some of his highlights. Hey, if you get to the basket, go to the basket. Don't worry. Nobody's gonna get mad at you, my boy. Nobody's gonna get mad at you if you drive and lose the ball. At least you're going aggressively, and you're probably gonna get fouled because he's not a bad athlete. He could probably beat everybody on the Lakers team off the dribble if he was confidently did it, I think. All right, so let me stop talking so much so we can take a look at this. We're gonna take a look at the let's look at the team stats first. Let me make sure you guys can see what I see. The police said I need to go home. Hey, you better take off. Go to the house. Look, if it was somebody like me, I wouldn't even ask questions. I'm gone. All right. All right, here we go. So, field goal percentage. Hornets shooting 39%, while the Lakers are shooting 52.6%. That's about right. 3-point percentage. The Hornets 37.5 and the Lakers 40. That's pretty close. The Hornets have hit 6 out of 16. The Lakers 6 out of 15. Free throws. Hornets 5 of 9. Doing a little bit better than they did the last game, but still they're at 56.6%. But the Lakers are 2 of 4. They're at 50%. So the Hornets are actually shooting a little better because they've shot more. But you know, you got to get that up to 85%, I think. Rebounding. The Hornets are out rebounding the Lakers by 1. There's your assists, your steals, your blocks, and then here's the big one, turnovers. The Hornets have 10 turnovers right now to the Lakers 8. Now, the Hornets had, if I'm not mistaken, 18 turnovers the last game. Can't win in the pros. We turned the ball over 18 times. Heck, ask the Celtics. You're not going to tell me the Celtics. Hats off to the Warriors. They won. All right, they won. But the Celtics would have kept those games a little closer. And they had some of those games there at the end, those last 3 games, you know. I think the Celtics had a chance to win if they didn't turn the ball over so much. That was crazy the number of times they turned the ball over. All right, so don't turn the ball over, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to say it, and I'll say it over and over and over again. Every time you turn the ball over, you do not get a chance to shoot at your own basket. You don't get a chance to shoot it. If you're dribbling the ball and it's a turnover, you didn't get a chance to shoot. That possession is gone. If you have the ball and you're in the half court and you're moving the ball around and throw a bad pass, you didn't get a chance to shoot it. Right? I mean, that's just how it is. So the Hornets, right here, 10 extra times to shoot the ball, going out the window because they turned the ball over. And a couple of them are unforced. I think they're doing a little bit better trying to get back and having defensive balance. The last game they weren't. They made bad passes or whatever, turnovers, and the Pacers were just wide open layups. They were showtiming the Hornets. A couple of times in this game, I've seen the Hornets actually get back and stop some easy layups. And then you got your fouls right there. So now let's move on to the part that everybody wants to really see, and that's who's scoring all the points. All right, let's see who's scoring the points. Hey, you guys, drop in the comments. I'm going to be right there in just a second. All right, here we go. For the Hornets, Nick Richards, 3 points tonight. He's only played 10 minutes. But he does have 5 rebounds. McGowan, 6 points. He's played 17 minutes. Now, he did a lot better in the first game as far as scoring. Crutcher, 13 minutes, 3 points. Thor has 5 points, 10 minutes. Kai Jones.
He can really play. Average 17 points, close to 17 points. 5 rebounds, beautiful move, and lay St. John's, and then he went to Oregon. That's nice.
Okay, got it right here.
A Whopper for her? For him?
Get out of here. All right, so Tyson Alexander played 10 minutes. He's got 3 points. Ball has played 5 minutes, has not scored. Actually doesn't have anything. No rebounds, no assists, nothing. Figueroa in 8 minutes he has 9 points. Figueroa hustles. I don't know if they'll pick up Figueroa, but he does hustle. All right, he does hustle. Manic in 5 minutes, Manic has 8 points. Bro, he has 8 points. You just gotta get out there and do what you do. Mark Williams, 10 minutes, he has 3 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. How many blocks you got? What? They hadn't given him any blocks? He threw 1 in the stands. Get out of here. Mark Williams does have a block, at least 1 block. I don't know what they didn't put it in the books right there. All right, real quickly, because they're getting ready to start back. For the Lakers, Swider has 6 points. Kalia Jones has 4. Christie has 4 points. Scottie Pippen Jr. 6. Pierre Lewis 8 points. O'Neal has 4. Jones has 10 points. Bass has 4, and Brown has 2.
Fantastic.
All right, last year the Hornets couldn't win a game in Summer League. That may be the same outcome this year, but you know, you just want to see things.
Trying to make something happen, and it's a foul after.
Wow, we just want to see
on the Lakers.
The Hornets make some moves. You know, somebody stand out or whatever. You know, Book Knight had a good year last year, but then you know once you get up on the Hornets regular season, sometimes things just don't go your way. So Book Knight didn't really get a bunch of playing time. When he came into the games, I thought he did pretty good offensively.
And this is what he's doing.
We just need to have some. We need to get a coach that's going to focus on defense and make these guys play defense. Because last year we could score. We just got to stop other people from scoring. All right, Lakers come out and they score 2 points first. It's 43-50. Crutcher gets that to Nick Richards. Crutcher gets it to McGowan. And you can tell somebody in the locker room told McGowan, hey, you got to come out and score, baby. Relax. Go get your points. He goes to the basket. He misses a layup. Laia Jones gets it over here to number 21. That's Swider. And Scottie Pippen Jr. shoots a 3, but it is waved off because there's a foul on the screen. So the Hornets get another chance. To get this one a little closer.
For the Hornets to try to get.
What's going on, everybody? Make sure you guys hit that like button for me.
They're trying to hash out who the foul was on and make sure there's clear communication.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my like button on here. All right, so Crutcher brings the ball up, gets it to Nick Richards. Nick Richards hands it out to McGowan. McGowan goes to the basket. It was contact, no foul call.
Again, Hornets back on defense.
Hornets tried to stop that, but they couldn't.
It was beautiful play.
McGowan's gets it back to Crutcher, and now Crutcher to Nick Richards, back to McGowan's. Don't force it. If Crutcher don't want to, put somebody in there that wants it. Crutcher picks up the dribble. McGowan picks up the dribble, gets it back to Crutcher. Crutcher drives, gets it out to Nick Richards. Reverse layup is no good, but he gets the rebound, goes back up strong, and scores. Big Nick Richards.
Pippen Jr.
And Pippen Jr. turns it over, throws it away there.
New
Okay, there we go.
Of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Hit that like button, everybody.
Player NBA champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check, right? I'm gonna have to check in a minute, see how many likes I got. We're trying to get 20. Like these boys trying to get their points, I'm trying to get my points.
Absolutely.
Crutcher, give and go to Nick Richards, who scores again. There was some contact right there. Nick looked at the ref like, where is it? He probably get that in the regular season.
I started as an assistant coach, thank God for Mike Brown.
Scottie Pippen Jr. tries to get it inside. Skip pass over to, I think that was Brown.
The D League at that time. It's now obviously the G League. And
ball's deflected out of bounds.
To get me a start on this side of
back to the Lakers.
So I'm forever grateful to him. But
number 38, Pierre Lewis.
Coach Bud has been phenomenal.
All right, Lakers running that. I call this my line inbounds play. They get it in the Kalia Jones.
As a coach,
Swider.
The way he takes care of his players.
Oh my gosh, can we not hang on to the ball? Let's go. Crutcher comes out there finally with the rebound. He gets to Kai Jones, takes a step, leaves it down to Nick Richards, but it's blocked. That was almost like a gimme layup.
Being a first-time head coach is almost like being a first.
Number 21 for the Lakers, that is Swider. Like I said, he's called for the travel. So the Lakers are keeping the Hornets in it by making a few mistakes of their own. Man, that was a decent pass by Kai Jones down to Nick Richards. He had to fake one time, and when it went up the next time, somebody blocked it.
Going to be my coaching consultant.
Crutcher gets it to Thor. Thor is going to be called for the offensive foul.
I'm just thankful, man. The Buzz family has been great.
The guy was sitting there waiting on him.
I'm just really, really thankful and humbled by the opportunity.
Well, Darvin, I've been watching.
I think some of these, I know some of these guys need to learn how to do the little jump stop, man. Nobody does that anymore.
And that's not just because you were.
Nobody does that. DeRozan may do it. Is another kid, I can't think of his name. These professional scorers, they got this all in their bag. But some guys, they just gonna take off, try to do that floater when the guy's standing there. How about pull up, shoot the little short jumper, like that right there by Max Christie. Pulls up and scores 47-54. McGowan, he is foul shooting the three.
What I say is when they hired you.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell that somebody in the locker room said, "Hey, bro, just go out there and play." Look, when you get we picked you up because you can score. Go score. Stop thinking. Go get busy. Oh my gosh, come on, McGowan. Let's go, baby. Get that free throw. I guarantee you nobody works on free throws anymore. Nobody works on free throws. McGowan hits the second of three.
Look at this Laker franchise. We totally understand now.
Got a lot of talk on it. Hey, Instagram, where you guys at? Come on over to YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I appreciate it. McGowan's hits 2 of 3. Scores now 49-54. Can the Hornets ever get a lead tonight? Whether they win or not, can they get a lead? Can they come all the way back, get this lead? Scottie Pippen Jr. being guarded by 2 guys now. He finds an open man. That's Sharif. He threw it up, missed his shot, and now he turns it over. Figueroa hustles, slow down, make the right decision.
Free agency, and it's always a work in process.
Backdoor is another turnover by the Hornets. Saw that coming.
Trying to get better.
Scottie Pippen Jr. drives, throws it up, misses, rebound. Crutcher comes out of there, crossover, skip pass over to McGowan. He gives it up to Figueroa. Figueroa was looking to get it back to McGowan's. They finally find him. But he misses the 3. He's not confident. He didn't want that shot. Another turnover by the Lakers. Figueroa. They get it to McGowan's. McGowan's drives. He misses, and it's out of bounds. Wow. It's out of bounds back to the Lakers. Well, these guys are young. These guys are young. So right there, it was at least 3 times right there that the Hornets could have slowed down, I think, and made taken a better shot.
More with Lakers head coach Darvingham.
And I might be completely wrong. All right, so we got another timeout on the court. Make sure you guys hit that like button.
Perfect.
Who's the leading scorer for the Hornets? Who's the leading scorer for both teams? Just looked at the box score. Let's just see who is the leading scorer. Leading scorer for the Hornets is going to be McGowan's. No, it's not McGowan's. It is Figueroa with 9 points. McGowan's and Brady Manick both have 8 points. For the Lakers, Jones has 10 points. Swider, Pippen, and Pierre Lewis, they have 8 apiece. All right, back to the timeout. The Lakers come out, and I think that was a 3-point shot that was just made right there. 49-57.
Have to be a part of the Lakers organization, as well as to play with Russ, Brown, and AD. Is like they're just.
Kai Jones
as a pivotal moment
tries to get into the lane. He does, and then the ball is deflected out of bounds. Hey, for those who are
successful. It's
looking for Jello Ball. He's out there. He's with the team. He's only played 5 minutes. Doesn't have any stats. McGowan's is, wow.
Michigan State University.
He, if you ask me, he forced that shot. But yeah, Melo's been out. I mean, Jello's been out there once, but you know, only for 5 minutes. And it goes to show you right there, it doesn't matter. This dude played all of the year last year for the Swarm, and he's not getting any playing time. Still. Even on the summer league team. All right, Alexander comes down and hits a 3-point shot for the Hornets. It's 52-57, and Swider misses a 3-point shot. Figueroa gets the rebound, gets it to Alexander. Kai Jones goes to the basket.
He's a multifaceted player offensively as well. So
did they call it offensive foul?
There's something you said recently regarding Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
And that you watched the Lakers last year. You have a game plan for how to utilize it. Expand on that.
Well,
yeah.
You know, in today's game,
they called an offensive foul on Kai Jones going to the basket. Strong, he hit the layup, but does not count. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left. Let me turn this down, guys. They're doing a lot of talking just like I am. All right, Scottie Pippen Jr. picks up his dribble. He gets it to Sharif O'Neal. Sharif O'Neal trying to drive down on Williams. He passes it to Scottie Pippen Jr., who is out of bounds. The score is 52-57, 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Crutcher handling the point guard duties, being guarded by Scottie Pippen Jr. Goes for the steal, misses it. Crutcher, almost a turnover, but he gets it to, I think that was Alexander, took that shot. Missed the three. Sharif O'Neal with the rebound. Scottie Pippen Jr. kicks it. They get it to the corner to Max Christie, who misses it. I think that's Max Christie. Crutcher, come on, dude. That was a terrible pass. There's no way you would have handled that.
Excited as hell to have Russell Westbrook on our team.
Settle down. Coach Gary's over here thinking people can hear him. What's going on Instagram? All right, next dead ball. I want to check, see how many likes I got. Coach Gary, looking for 20. Help me out, you guys. Help me out with the 20 likes. Crutcher. Another turnover by the Hornets. Unforced. Crutcher tries to he's down below the free throw line, and he tries to kick that back out beyond the 3, and it's a bad pass. He turns it over. Jones is fouled by, I think, Figueroa off that handoff from Sharif O'Neal. Who that playing in the background music? Hey, that's some YouTube library music there, Chuck. All right, got another timeout. 52-57 is the score. Lakers up. I'm going home and swear that if that guy don't give me my dang $200. Hey, my bad, little gas. I thought the cops were gonna take care of all that. Get you your money back, man. I hope that happens. Lucito. Likers in the house. Riker, I saw your picture, man. I was over doing that little halftime thing. My bad, dude. What's going on, Riker? Riker's been here several times. What's going on, Riker? My bad. Wiseman. Sharif. Matt McClung balling for the Warriors. He did have a good game. He was feeling it, too. Yeah, Wiseman is a beast. All right, so I am going to look. Dang, something. Oh, let me see how many likes I got. Hey guys, bear with me. Dang, something. Let me see how many likes I got. All right, I got 19 likes. All I need to do is get one more. Got a whole nother quarter to get this one more like. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. We're back.
The last game kicking off at 10 o'clock Eastern.
All right, the Lakers have gone a little bit cold right here. Figueroa, alley-oop to Williams. And he puts that in. It is a 3-point game. Can the Hornets take the lead? That's all I want. If we take the lead one time and we lose the game, I'm gonna be okay tonight. All right. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the third. Bass with the Euro step. He's fouled on the play.
To the bucket. He'll go to the free throw line. Special thanks.
And guys, I know it's just summer league. But to me, my question is, Coach, you're putting too much on these guys. They just learn each other. Yeah, they are, but the other team is too, right? Why are we the only team that gets blown out every summer league? Come on now.
Many interviews at that position have been very successful.
Come on now. The other teams are just like us. You know, they're coming out there. They're brand new. They don't know each other. But they seem to be playing well together, so all I'm saying is let's play well. All right. Lakers score. It's a 4-point game right now. Crutcher being hounded. Crutcher goes to the basket. Layup is off the mark. Sharif O'Neal stop him. Bounce pass under the basket. Easy layup. He misses, but he's fouled on the play. That was number 48. Brown beat everybody down the court, and Sharif O'Neal just gave him a nice little bounce pass. He's fouled on the play, so at least the Hornets are making him go to the free throw line. They're getting back on defense a little bit, all right?
11 years, now he gets a chance to move over one seat.
Brown hits his free throw, the first one. 54-59 is the score. A minute 58. The Hornets get close. They just can't get over that hill, that speed bump. Free throw missed. Figueroa now finds Alexander.
Under 2 to go here in the third.
For the Hornets, they get it over to Figueroa behind the back dribble. Screen set. Has a man over here. It's Alexander. Pulls. And it's good. Alexander, nice little shooting stroke, son. Didn't know he had that from the last game he played. Now Manic is back out there. Mellow ball still only 5 minutes. Jello ball still only 5 minutes. It's a 2-point game. 46, McCoy sidesteps Manic, and boy, that was sweet.
Definitely an advantage. I'm comfortable with that one.
Alexander throws the ball up the court to Figueroa. There's a couple of guys that, you know, when you start watching them play, you feel sort of comfortable with them. I feel comfortable when the ball's in Figueroa's hand. Brady Manic gets it back to Figueroa. Figueroa finds William, but he's way beyond the three-point line. Now Thor takes a three. That's off.
O'Neal, another board.
O'Neal with the rebound. They get it to Jones. Now Sharif takes a three. It's off. Rebound, Figueroa. 57-61. There's 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Figueroa takes a long three. Oh my gosh, and he hits it. Weird release on that shot, and I was getting ready to say, come on, Figueroa, what are you doing? Good shot. It's a 1-point game with 28.2 seconds left. Screen set up top by Brown. Now McCoy. Turnaround jumper is good. Hey, when they get that matchup with Mannix, and another turnover by the Hornets trying to get the ball up the court. Sharif with the steal. He gets it to Jones, I think it is. Yes, Jones says, let's slow it down.
5 seconds to go.
They're trying to get whoever off on Manic because Manic doesn't play great defense.
We will have
Jones shot that last shot. It was off. It's a 3-point game. Hornets 60.
Hornets
LA 63.
at the NBA 2K23 Summer League.
All right, so we've got one more quarter to go. What's up, Instagram? Everybody's waving. Only the 5 people that are in here. The 5 people that stopped by. Anyway, who do you see in the Hornets core next year? My bad. Who do I see in the Hornets core next year? Hey, it's hard to say because the Hornets can't really. They're in handcuffs right now, trying to figure out what they're gonna do with the Miles Bridges situation. But if Miles is gone, if Miles, he's got felony charges, so you never know what's gonna happen. For some reason. And I was telling my wife this, for some reason, I think they're going to drop the charges. I think his wife's going to drop the charges. All right? Now, even if they do drop the charges, do the Hornets still want him on their team? Like, I saw today that the Pistons were ready to give Miles a long-term deal. So people still want him. Like, I think no matter, even though it's a messed up situation, you know, there'll be violence, domestic violence. But if other teams want him, the Hornets will probably end up keeping him and say, hey, we're not going to give him to somebody else. Do I, as a Hornets faithful, do I think we're going to make a big move? No, I don't. So that means Gordon Hayward's going to be back. If they trade Gordon Hayward, I'll be flabbergasted. Plus, he's got so much money on his contract, not too many people are going to get him. Terry Rozier, they could probably trade him, but I don't, as a Hornets long-term fan, I don't think they're going to move him. So Terry will be there. Washington will be there. Melo. And who's the other guy? Then he got Plumlee. The core, that's what it looks like. Now, So now, and then you got to have a decent bench, right? And Coach Collins, is it Collins? He might fall in love with Book Knight. So Book Knight I think Book Knight comes off the bench. I don't think he's a starter. He can start, but I don't think he's going to start with the Hornets. Not next year, unless we have some bad luck, which we always do. If somebody gets hurt. That's what I think what the core is going to be. Those basically some of the same guys, basically. How do you lose 130 million, bruh? Like, Chuck, that is a good question because I would be. I mean, listen, we don't know these guys. We don't know these guys outside of what we see. Manic takes a three. He misses this time. Rebound by the Hornets. Hornets still down by one. Manic takes another three. He's off this time too. Hornets with another rebound. Somebody's open. Man, we need somebody that can post up. Oh, ugly shots. Come on, guys. Get the ball down low. Get a foul. All right, Hornets had a chance right there to take the lead. Instead, they take 3 outside shots. But, hey, that looks just like the normal Hornets. We don't have anybody down low. But the Hornets, they avoid.
For me, just to watch his entire career competing against
they avoid giving the Lakers extra points, so it's still a 1-point lead, 62-63, with 8 minutes left.
It was an honor for me, and just also talk about Scotty. I mean, just watching your son. For me,
they doing a lot of talking there. Scottie Pippen is now being interviewed. All right, can the Hornets take the lead right here? Come on now.
As we talked about, he is defending at a high level.
They get it into Williams, back to JT Thor. JT Thor gets into the paint. It is blocked, and I think the Hornets foul the Lakers.
A lot of games, they kind of stay in the half-court game, kind of wait for the guys. So I think he's put a lot of time in.
With 7 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock.
A lot of conditioning and hard work.
LiAngelo Ball's seen every bit of 5 minutes on the court.
You know, so I love seeing the energy that he brings, and I like the fact now that he don't really have to look to score the basketball.
And he is still not on the court.
Be more of a playmaker, and
Hornets defuse the back door. Swider skip pass over to 48, who travels. That was Brown. He traveled. Hornets still have another chance to take the lead.
Everyone thinks.
Like I said, just improve, baby. Just improve. I want to see the Hornets get this lead, baby. If they can get the lead, even if they lose, like I said, hey, tonight I'm good. I'm good. All right, Hornets. Alexander brings it across the timeline. Screen set. Alexander going to the basket. It's thrown out of there, but Brady Manning gets the rebound. Finds Figueroa. Figueroa drives. Awkward shot goes in, and the Hornets take the lead by 1, baby. All right, I'm good. Coach Gary's good. We can get blown out right now. I just want these boys to see that they could do it. All right, then the Lakers come right back down, and they take the lead back on a dunk.
Well, I think a lot of these players I see out here,
Figueroa brings down score. It's 65-64. They get it to Alexander. Alexander dribbling. Finds Thor. Thor hands it off to Figueroa. Figueroa gets it to Nick Richards. Who pulls up at the free throw line. Swiss!
What a lot of these players are going to get out of
66-65 is the score.
Scotty, it's a different era. We played in a more physical era for ours.
Number 46 brings the ball down. He shoots it. He's off this time, but nobody boxes him out. He gets his rebound back. Brown finds Jones. Long three is off the mark. This time Nick Richards gets the rebound, and they find JT Thor. And they get it into my boy's hands. That's Figueroa. Figueroa finds.
It wasn't really about guys.
I don't know if it's Figueroa, but they find Nick Richards under the basket, and he is fouled shooting. So he'll go to the free throw line. So the Hornets can expand this lead a little bit. What's up, Epic Gaming?
Do you think
You learn with Robert.
that players in
We
your
took the lead. Yeah, finally took the lead, bro. Hey, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. So these boys, that shows that they are playing together. And I know after summer league, this whole little group here is just going to be exploded, taken apart. But that's fine. Nick Richards hits the free throw. 6 minutes, 9 seconds, and the coach of the Lakers says, "Hey, you guys, McCoy, you guys are in there. You guys did a good job. Now let's get the starters back in there because we're not going to lose this game."
You were at Central Arkansas, my guy Johnny Clark, right?
I definitely understand. Yep.
Him and Coach Stout out, right? Shooting coach, great guy. When you were there,
Let's go, Nick. Hit these free throws.
Trying to go to the league. Did you ever think that you'd be
Hit these free throws. Learn the experience.
to ever play?
Good shot.
No, never. But
Now, guys, play hard.
I think that
Defensive balance. If we do make a bad pass or whatever, box out, get your rebounds. Fundamental basketball. There you go. Nick Richards with the rebound. Don't force anything. You got it. Kai Jones, you're not a guard. Stop dribbling so much. We okay. Runner is good by Alexander, is making himself look decent out here this second game. Scottie Pippen Jr. high off the glass. Rebound Kai Jones, and he is fouled on the play. And Figueroa says, "Hey, see, that's why I like Figueroa. Like, and for some reason I thought Figueroa was a rookie, but he's not. I think he's played. He's from Oregon. I just hadn't heard of him, so I think he played for another team is what it was. But he just walked over to Kai, and then basically like a person with experience, all right? Can't say he's a veteran, but he's played before. And tell him to calm down. It'll come to you. And that's all Kai Jones got to do. Calm down, let it come to him. He's trying too hard. Kai, you're on the team, baby. You're good. You're on the team. Let it come to you. If it's not there, don't try to force it. All right? You're good. You're going to have games where you score 20 points. And you're going to have games where you score 6 points. It's all good. I think they're waiting on a Breeder's situation to figure out what they're going to do with Jello. He has already proven himself. They are trying to see the other. You learn with Robert? I hope that's the case. I hope it's the case because I am a big time underdog guy. I like to see guys that it wasn't easy. Maybe they made some mistakes and they had to work their way in. With people doubting them. And so I hope that's it. I really do. I hope that's it. The only thing is when we say that, JT Thor, they not looking at JT Thor to see if he could play. All right, JT Thor played in games last year. Nick Richards, they ain't looking at Nick Richards to see if Nick Richards can play. You know what I'm saying? Nick Richards played in games last year. So I'm just saying there's some guys that even played in the Hornets games that are out there getting more playing time and Jello ain't playing. So I'm just saying. All right? Keep that in mind too. All right, so the Hornets come back out of the timeout and they score again. They extend their lead 72-65. Still 5 minutes left. Scottie Pippen Jr. all the way down to the basket and scores.
They're a little crafty and knock that one down.
Kai Jones gets it to Nick Richards. Nick Richards to Alexander. What a snatch.
A lot of contact there.
Yeah, it was.
No call. Christie.
Stop ball, Christie. Nice move. But he misses. And it is out of bounds. The ref is saying it's to the Lakers.
Max Christie with the.
I guess there's no. They ain't gonna look at this on the monitor.
Missed him all the way. Tyshawn Alexander trying to stay in there and take it.
And there's a quick foul call.
Darvin Ham was saying about
Score is 72-67. Hornets. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left.
He obviously wanted to finish.
Hey, Panama City, what's going on?
Next level. It's coming. Teenager.
Scottie Pippen Jr. is definitely going to be a person LeBron can play with. Yep, definitely.
Shot foul.
What is this?
Slider shoot.
Foul away from the ball.
All right. It's a technical foul, looks like.
Still
Slider.
And we did see.
I remember Slider.
We were able to catch that pass. There was a lot of contact. And on the previous time down the floor.
All right, 72-68. LA's running that line play. They get it into the big man. Keep playing, Nick.
Contact there.
Slider hits a three. Nice little out of bounds play there for the Lakers.
Here we go again.
4 minutes 35 seconds. Alexander now with the ball. Got to go by him. Alexander pulls up at the corner and nice shot.
Oh Lord, Max Christie.
And the foul is called on the Lakers, and that's what Nick Richards has been complaining about in fighting.
And there is a foul called on, I think they said it's on Max.
Trying to box out.
Max Christie. Another one away. That was away from the ball again.
You see shots going up.
All right, Alexander. I like you, son. Nice little shoot. Nice little getting yourself open and shooting. Hitting a couple of outside shots. And Nick Richards gets to shoot. The score is 74-71. Nick Richards hits his free throw.
Knocks it down.
Patrick Herbin, Jello got Pat. Hey man, Jello got in for 5 minutes. Me and you learn with Robert. We're talking about it, and Slider, wow, Slider is coming alive. Slider hits a three and he's fouled. Chance for a 4-point play for the Lakers.
Motion by the Lakers. Max Christie coming off.
That'll tie it up.
Then a down pick for Snyder.
And that was Kai Jones.
Back to back, like you said.
Now he is. Melo has had 5 minutes of playing time. All right.
Looking at the drafted guy, they're looking for shooting. He's a guy that can certainly. You learn with Robert saying, you know, they know what he can do. He's proven himself. Yeah. Again, I've said this like 3 times this stream. He's the Lakers. You know, he played with the Swarm the whole time last year, all year. Alexander pulls up, he misses. Stop the ball. Max Christie is fouled. Trying to create something. Hey, that's all right. That's all right, McGowan. Don't give him an easy layup. One thing we will say. And that may be true. They may be looking at these younger guys. Okay, fine. But I wanted to throw this out there. They may be looking at a little smaller, younger guys and saying, okay, that's why we're not playing him. But JT Thor, and we'll look at it right after this game. How many minutes did JT Thor get? Plenty. How many minutes did Nick Richards get? Plenty. And is there another guy out there, Kai? How many? And yeah, they may be looking to see what Kai can do. But there's the sound that he loves to hear. Come on now. Come on now.
He looks comfortable. I know he's 19.
I can't see it, man. Make me understand why he only gets 5 minutes. Again, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm a Hornets fan, not just a ball fan. I'm a Hornets fan, so you know. McGowan drives, and it's thrown out of there. Kalia Jones said nope. LA up by 2, 75-77.
That's his 4th, maybe.
I still don't see McGowan's being confident yet. Oh. Offensive foul. Offensive foul on Nick Richards and Alexander. I think it's Tyshawn Alexander came off that screen with a nice little jumper.
You love that, right? Good, bad, or ugly. You need some physicality.
All right, what we got? Jello in yet? Jello pass.
Coming down to
Pass,
2-point possession.
unfortunately.
Trying to be crunch time.
Pippen Jr. kicking it out. And then getting it back.
Shaking my head downward. Nick Richards with a rebound. Gets it out to Figueroa. Figueroa slows things down. Gets it over to McGowan's. McGowan's ball's deflected out of bounds to the Hornets. They got to take it out under their basket. Definitely since day one, a Hornets fan. And me too. Me too. Through the Kelly Trapuka days, I've been there. I'm like, I gotta cheer for the home team. JT Thor, what? That's a travel ref?
Traveling on Thor.
JT Thor is called for the travel, and we got another break in the action.
Coming down to the wire, 2-point lead by the Lakers with under 3 to go.
Raymond Tucker Jr., what's going on? When did McClung leave? I don't know exactly. McClung, how many years has he been? Was it, I don't know, has it been 2 years? It seems like he's been in this in the NBA for 2 years. I think he played a lot of the G League though. I think he did come up or whatever. I may be wrong. I don't keep up with McClung, but it seems like he's been in the league for a couple of years, if I'm not mistaken. The coach situation as well hurt us. The whole Golden State assistant coach. Oh yeah. I was feeling good about that. I was feeling good about my boy coming. I don't know. I wish I could figure out exactly what happened. Why he decided, I ain't gonna take on this. I'm just wondering. Cause there's some weird things that with Charlotte with this rabbit hole is very deep when you talk about LaMelo Ball, and because people are they're weird about their family, man. I don't know exactly if that is the thing that coach didn't want to deal with, or I don't know. We heard some things that might be going on in the locker room we don't know about, some things that he may have heard about the owner that we don't know about, right? I wish our owner would do more. I just knew when he took over, it's like, okay, this dude's gonna be on the floor. He's gonna be at practices and I don't know, guys. It just came to me the other day. I'm like, I don't know if MJ really cares about the success of the team more than he does making a buck right now. And I might be completely wrong. I may be completely wrong.
82% free throw shooter in college.
But I don't know. Maybe that's why he took it so hard when Charles Barkley made the comments he did. But hey, Charles can't do nothing but tell the truth. All right, 75-79, Lakers.
Pressure in the backcourt.
2 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Oh, come on, McGowan.
Pays off.
You should just. Okay. I thought he could have made a simpler pass earlier. All right, 75-81, Lakers back up by 6.
Yeah, Lewis.
Ref, why y'all calling it so late?
And that's the second time in crunch time that Nick Richards has been called for an offensive foul.
Let's see.
Lewis all over Bryce.
Yeah, he had to pass the first time he made it. And fake a pass, make a pass. Let's go, baby.
So Charlotte led by 7 with 5.5 to go, Smitty. Since then, LA has been on a 16-3 run And that defense.
All right, that's right. That's all right. Just settle down, guys. Settle down. Christie to the basket is blocked. Nick Richards says, get that out of here. McGowan. They get it back to Alexander for 3. Off, but Nick Richards gets his hand on it. Go! I thought he was going to come to the basket. Alexander, move it out. They get it down to Williams, but Williams is too far out. That was Thor, JT Thor. And the Lakers playing smart says, hey, let's slow it down. Ooh. Looks like there's going to be a good rip by McGowan's. But he's called for the foul. 75-81. It's a minute and 40 seconds left on the clock.
I am enjoying this, especially on the defensive end.
KFC, what's going on? The Hornets are a trash team and trash organization. Golden State offered more money. He played his card, and our cheap owner didn't want to pay.
10 seconds left.
That was Okay, I got you with the coach.
Yes.
That's right. He wanted to have his own assistant coaches, which made sense. Which makes sense. That's right. I did hear that.
Putting pressure on these guards and making them.
Thanks for bringing that back up to me there. You learn with Robert. You're absolutely right.
Tells us, hey, what do you look
KFC, because they play Jello very bad.
Yes, and do those sorts of things. 22 turnovers.
He makes $150 million on shoes. He's using the Hornets as a write-off. Oh, don't hit that, Brown. That's short. Get a rebound.
Too much air.
Alexander is fouled on the play, but he hits it. Hornets are not dead yet. Don't want to give up. Like to see that in the young guys. Hey, I like this kid right here, Tyshawn.
Situation, no one's back.
Figueroa also.
Back on that one. Scotty Jr. should have got back on the pass.
He sprinted.
He did.
Yeah, he definitely so Jello bad.
That just made things very interesting.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. All right, with 53 seconds on the clock, the Lakers.
Yes, indeed.
Pierre
Lewis tries to go to the basket. He does, but he is fouled. 78-81.
Contact in this game.
3-point lead.
And the foul.
Nick Richards, I'm reading his mouth. He's telling somebody they're trash.
3-point game, 47 seconds to go. We have to take a break.
Listen.
This call is gonna stay.
Everybody sees it right there, bro. With the Jello thing, they are, man. They doing my man wrong. Like, come on now. Now, I think there's a few more guys on the bench that are not getting any playing time. So that we can win. Talk to Magic and ask him to be a GM. Something, dude. Something like come on now. If you want your team to win, you gotta do whatever possible to win. I mean, even if it's like, hey, coach, you're gonna be my coach. We're gonna run a pick and roll, but let's put that let's put the triangle in there too. Let's get some movement off. I mean, put your hand in it. You the owner. I don't know if you need to be a Jerry Jones type owner, but still put your hand in it. You're the greatest. Something. I don't know. And then the team that is strictly offensive and at times doesn't play defense. Oh, that's a clean block. What are you doing, ref? Who'd you call that? Maybe you called that on Nick?
No, they're not.
He got fouled a little bit after, I guess. But the block was clean.
It depends on who the foul was on, right? If you look at the situation, because if that was on Nick Richards, maybe not, right?
Yeah, I don't think they're calling on Nick Richards.
McGowan's certainly got him. But I guess what I'm saying is
Emmanuel Jr. was going on. Kevin Casas was going on. Daughter-in-law was going on. Living life to the max.
I don't want to say that.
My boy Dom, what's going on?
Time when your timeout to call up.
Hey, y'all do me a favor.
Might be the strategy.
Do me a favor if you haven't done it already. Come over to YouTube, man, because I'm on YouTube right now. Come over to you.
The floor has been overturned to a no call. We'll go jump ball, center circle.
Oh, it's a jump ball.
Please put 40.
Come over to YouTube. Do me a favor. Go to G Daddy Media YouTube, just like it is on Instagram, and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. I don't know how many likes I got. I'm trying. I made a my
Your Lewis is like, okay.
what do you call it? What word am I looking for? My goal tonight was 20 likes. Last time I looked at it, at the end of the third quarter, I had 19. So if one of you come over and hit that like button, at least I'll have 20. He can't be that bad of a businessman. The only thing I can think of him making that Nike money and taking a large write-off. Yeah, he's a shrewd businessman now.
Pippen Jr.
Pippen kicks it. Here Lewis with a scoop shot. Manic with the rebound. Alexander for three. It's good. And it's tied up with 20 seconds on the clock. Let's go, Charlotte. Alexander's
4-3 ties the game.
You making your money right there, buddy.
With just 20.
I mean, Alexander, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but Crutcher,
this one. Bodies everywhere.
Crutcher hadn't been on the floor for a large part of the fourth quarter. And that's because Tyshawn Alexander he's playing poised, under control. He ain't forcing stuff. He's coming off that screen, hitting that little short jumper.
They're playing an Italian league.
Good job, young man.
Played extremely well.
Now we need to get that number changed to number 15 instead of 51 as a guard. That's all right.
Now here's how overtime works in NBA.
Ain't gonna be no overtime.
First overtime period lasts 2 minutes. Second overtime period is sudden death.
If the Hornets win, it'll be the first time the Hornets won. Well, I can't say in 3 years in Summer League, but we sure didn't win last year.
Very quick.
Everyone show your host love by hitting the thumbs up and connecting with him. Thank you, Panama City. You guys go check Panama City out too. She has a great channel. One of these days I'm gonna get up and do her exercise routine with her. Oh, must be a fight in the stands.
Oh. Okay.
Something's going on. People are moving.
It seems as if security teams are on it. And it is being handled.
And security getting on that really quick. But the players are like, hey, what's going on?
Okay.
Hopefully everyone up there is safe and cooler heads prevail. We know it's been a long day of basketball.
Still going on, but I think the security is handling it. This score is tied up 81-81 with 20 seconds left.
All right.
Security team up there. It's looks like cooler heads are prevailing.
More yellow shirts than people moving. Right, so.
And big number 15 in the orange shirt looks like a Bobcat jersey is being escorted out of the building.
Things like we were back.
All right, but the LA Lakers have the ball here with 20 seconds on the clock.
You ready to go?
I got great security at Taylor over here. Something was out. She's making sure I'm safe.
He was out. All right, Jones has the ball. Jones is he hadn't scored in a while, but this might be his time to score again. Baseline. Watch the baseline. Jones with the ball. He's going to take the last shot. He drives. No help. Oh, it's blocked. Nick Richards gets his hand on the ball.
Timeout by the Hornets.
And the Hornets call a timeout.
Is going to be on the clock because they're going to check that.
It's probably going to be like 0.4
as of now, but they are conversing about how much time.
And do they get to take the ball down at half court?
For the win.
I saw the Hornet staff calling timeout. Jones trying to get to the back.
Nick Richards comes over, gets that out of there, and the Hornets call timeout.
Coaching staff is calling timeout
with at least 1.1 second on the clock.
They'll go back.
You don't have to go look at the monitor, see exactly when he was calling the timeout. That's when they'll give it to him, not exactly when the refs.
We saw what Alexander.
I don't think they go back to when the refs saw it, and maybe they do.
How much time left?
I thought it was going to be at least 1 second on the clock.
Prediction.
0.7. The Hornets got a chance.
That'll be a little bit more than 0.7.
Oh my gosh, am I lucky?
Right. Well, I thought double that, so you and I are on the same page this evening, my friend. So, last time you and I were on camera, my friend, there were some issues behind us. Now,
yep.
Why they logged me out, I don't know. But anyway.
Taylor, our stage manager, she covered me.
Since 2019, Jordan cares about the team. That's why he's so mad at the end of the season.
You know that clip of Kobe.
I need to see him mad.
Stone Cold.
I need to see him. Look, I used to see him on the sideline, and to me that's being down there caring and being mad. But I don't know.
Behind us, that was a scary incident.
Yeah.
Everyone in here hit the like button. Appreciate that.
I gotta just get on like.
All right, here we go.
Gotta turn around.
It's overtime.
7 seconds left. Let's see what the Charlotte Hornets they can draw up. If you're the Lakers defensively, you don't want to foul.
Hey, I appreciate that you learn with Robert. I appreciate you, man, with the help out. But it's hard for people to hit that like button. But
to win a game.
As long as I got 20 tonight, I'm good. James Booknight on the sideline.
I think somebody with some
his right hand is in the cast. I think he had some work done on the pinky.
Give credit. LJ kicking out to Tyshawn. Great pump fake.
Tyshawn.
Composure.
Yeah, that's it. Composure. He's poised. He let the would-be blocker go by. He's smoothly, calmly stepped to the side and knocked it down. All right, Hornets got 0.7 seconds to win this one. They got Brady Manick out there. Brady Manick, Tyshawn, Figueroa,
Charlotte on a 6-second run in the last.
Kai Jones and Nick Richards.
Two coming came in for this play for the Charlotte.
Okay, I'm not gonna burn on nobody.
So the lob threat, we're in 2-3.
Yeah, if they get it to Kai, it's gonna be a lob, but you know, hey, it's gonna be one of these. Heck, it's got to be quick. It's got to be quick, so they won't be able to catch it and then get it back to Brady Manick for a shot. They're probably going to try to get it down to Kai. They got everything cleared out.
Here we go for the win.
Just keep everything down here. Oh, come on, Kai. He's out of bounds.
Kai Jones tried to fake and go back.
Yeah, he had to.
And it didn't work.
No, I didn't like that play at all.
Hey, it's 0.4 seconds on the clock.
I thought it'd be a lot.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have. If the Hornets had 0.7 seconds to shoot, they could have shot a jumper.
Have called a timeout with 0.4.
Off a screen, quick jumper.
Smitty, you know, really.
They ran it like all they had was a tip. They had 0.7 seconds. They could have shot a jumper. It wouldn't have been able. They wouldn't have been able to get it back to Brady Manick to shoot that jumper. However, they did. Tyshawn is still out there. Tyshawn Alexander, who kept him in it.
Sitting here waiting. Are you surprised Mark Williams is not in the game?
All right, with 0.4 seconds on the clock.
Well, not really. I think
good timeout by the Lakers
but I think
to try to get the take every bit of the time they have to try to score. Now with 0.4 seconds on the clock, this is one of those tip things. This is a play that the Lakers can run.
But he has played well.
Also depends on where they take. I guess they do get to take the ball out
tie ball game with 0.4
on the side over there.
What do you think about the way that Mark Williams is playing?
You know, I like it. I mean, offensively, you're not going to see a lot from him, but I thought he was active. I thought he changed some shots. You know, he didn't get a lot of block shots, but there was a time where you saw guys are hesitant going up against him.
Yeah, 18 minutes for him so far, 1 for 5 from the field, 7 rebounds. So
Fox scores.
He was on the floor, which he is right now for this.
Tyshawn Alexander with 19 points. Nick Richards 14 and Figueroa 14.
He was impactful. Not on the offense.
So the Lakers take it out on the side. Lakers, Swider 19.
The thing that stands out the most?
Christie Pippen with 10. Also Jones has 10.
It's a positive sign.
Hey, gotta be a tip right here. It can't catch and shoot with 0.4 seconds on the clock.
And we are headed.
All right, so I think that was deflected by Nick Richards. So time runs out, and we have OT.
We'll be back with a 2-minute overtime in just a few minutes.
And it's a 2-minute overtime.
So with Geico, we can easily.
I think they also get down to a point in summer league where there's like sudden death, and maybe that's after the first overtime. There's like a sudden death where the first team that scores wins the game.
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Sure.
Okay.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Ice cream.
Alright guys, I got 11:55. For all you guys who are still hanging in with me, I appreciate it. Do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button before you leave. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Before all 5 minutes. Everybody else except Kai Jones. Kai Jones only had 19. Mark Williams with 18. So come on. And there's some other guys on the bench that didn't get any playing time. For a guy that has played with the Swarm. All right, 8 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Figueroa skip pass over to Thor, who shoots a 3 very short. Figueroa with the oh my gosh. Figueroa gets the rebound, and Nick Richards almost gets called for basket interference, but the Hornets score. Max Christie gives it over to Killua. Gives it over to Jones. He misses a 3. Alexander, wide open 3 again. Oh, he misses this time. And Nick Richards gets his hand on the rebound. It is deflected out of bounds to the Hornets.
Richards, 5 for 8 from the field, 14 points.
Hornets will trigger it.
9 rebounds.
Under the basket, McGowan gets it to Figueroa, and they get it to Tyshawn Alexander goes around the screen. Thought he was going to pull up, but he gets it over to Thor for 3.
No good again.
I should have shot that little short jumper. Nick Richards get called for a foul.
Has not been able to connect on that.
Couldn't control himself. Runs over Jones. And I think they're going to walk it down and shoot free throws. Nose. Out of bounds. 83-81. Charlotte Hornets 55. Seconds left on the clock.
Every possession matters.
Can the Hornets get one more? Can they stop them defensively here and get one more score? Jones picks up his dribble. Scottie Pippen pulls up at the free throw line. Off the mark, rebound, McGowan's. Slow down, McGowan's. He gets it over to Tyshawn. Scottie Pippen Jr. Nate Richards, don't get called for a... Here you go. Alexander pulls up, he misses. Oh! Now Scottie Pippen Jr. gets another chance. Comes down, gets it to Jones. Oh, we fly by him. Long 3 is good. 15 seconds on the clock. 83-84.
Mason Jones.
Jones could have sealed it.
Big time shot.
There's still 15.4 seconds left on the clock.
Miles, watching this play develop. Nice pump fake, stepped into.
Come on, Figueroa, you'll learn. Just go close out, baby. Just go close out. Don't you? You're not gonna block a 3-point shot. Just go close out.
4-4. The Lakers today.
Don't be like my normal Hornets.
Yes.
Always trying to block a 3-point shot. Just go close out. Jones would have never pulled it if you had just closed out. If anything, he may have driven and gotten a 2-point shot. You guys still would have been up. No, it would have been tied.
They haven't been whistled for a foul so far in this overtime. Might want to be able to take one. Interesting to see. Can't wait.
15.4 seconds on the clock.
Hornets, where do you go? I think Tyshawn Alexander, you got to get the ball in his hand.
Yeah, definitely. I like Tyshawn. Well, handlers Tyshawn and Figueroa.
Very balanced scoring from both teams. Interesting.
And you don't necessarily need a 3. You don't need a 3. All we need to do is score one time. All right, you got, was that my boy from North Carolina coming on the floor?
Well, he has been. I think he's been more defensively for reasons.
They're going to Brady Manning.
He's had a great offensive game.
If Brady, you don't have it,
right now,
then we need to find the open man. Because they're going to run at Brady if he has a shot. Scottie Pippen Jr. is definitely going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. I like his game. I like his game.
Seconds left. Lakers up by 1.
Oh, we almost lose it. Alexander forces it.
No. Slider with the board.
That's
the man I asked you about.
Just that close.
From the free throw line.
Just that close. Alexander mishandled it, but he got it back, and you could see when he drove to shoot it, it was almost like, oh, we can't run the play now. The play is messed up, and he almost he just shot it harder than he shot it harder than he would have usually shot it.
Lakers.
Look at head coach out there coaching. Where our coach at?
They gotta get it.
He might is that Clifford over there behind the bench in the white shirt?
Interesting right now. Cole can knock down 2 of them.
All right, let me stop putting my team down. Let's go. Swider. Oh, Swider rolls it in. The Hornets still have 8.5 seconds on the clock. It is a 2-point game right now. Swider hits all both. Swider hits both.
8 seconds to get it done. Alexander.
Somebody come off. Alexander is fouled. Alexander is fouled shooting a 3-point shot.
And he took advantage of Pierre Lewis all over him.
Pierre Lewis. Yeah, I like Tyshawn Alexander. That's just smart. That's just smart.
Went up there, Smitty. But that's a heads-up play because
He got bumped.
And that's a foul.
He got bumped.
Pierre Lewis, what was he doing?
Lakers have one timeout left. Neither team has a foul again.
They don't have fouls again. You got to hit all these. Stay behind that line, young man. Wait, unless that's your shot. If you shoot it and you fall forward, if that's what you do, then do you.
Right now.
Coach is telling him exactly what you were saying.
Yeah, get away from him, bro. Oh!
And the Lakers call timeout.
Lakers call timeout. They've got plenty of time. 4.3 seconds left on the clock to try to win this one.
Yeah, what a ball game.
Pierre Lewis. The learning moment.
Yes.
The boys still fighting. The Hornets still fighting, trying to win this game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, their ability to come back. I think we were down as much as 14. I think it was. Their ability to come back and take the lead, and they've been taking the lead. You know, it's been back and forth here. It makes me feel good. It's showing some things. Some guys got to show what they can do. Tyshawn Alexander, Figueroa. I like Figueroa the last game. Last game I saw him, the first game I liked him. McGowan hadn't gotten off offensively like he did in the first game.
Do you have something?
Again, I still think he's playing a little tight. I don't think it's coming to him organically. All right, that's the best I can say. He wants to score, but he is like, it seems like somebody saying, "Hey man, go shoot the ball. When you get a chance, shoot the ball. We need you to score." All right, instead of him just scoring because
group hasn't been together a lot, but this is where
it's there. He's got an open shot.
Swider 6 for 10 from the field.
Williams. Williams is coming along. He's as long as he keeps progressing, I like it. He seems more comfortable than he did in the first game.
Tonight's game.
Brady Manick. All right, so we got Richards. Richards look good. Figueroa. Don't lose him on the baseline, Figueroa. Jones, long three is short.
One of those hot hands is off. So we go into double overtime.
All right, so double overtime?
So we just had
but this is sudden death right here. I was going to say southern death. All right, this is sudden death.
First bucket win. I like this.
I hadn't seen one happen. But I forgot there was a game yesterday or whatever. I think that it might have been today that went into sudden death overtime.
Bad shot. Love to see him get a little bit more downhill.
Hey, you gotta tip the ball off, right? I hadn't seen one happen, but you gotta tip the ball, and then whoever scores first wins the game.
This is how we got here.
So it could be a tip, half court play, set up, shoot a long jumper, somebody get lackadaisical and don't get back on defense, rebound, long pass, layup, it's over.
In the extra session, there's Jones making a big three.
Huge three.
Like Smitty said. And then on
here's my boy right here. If Alexander gets another chance to shoot a little jumper, he's going to hit it.
This is harder than making a three-point shot. He had to knock down three just to tie.
Break that down for everyone. Why is that more difficult?
Well, there's so much pressure.
It's the pressure.
Two shots. Now, guys, I shoot three.
All right, guys.
More three-point attempts, but still to be able to knock down three
now.
Shots just to tie to get your team into overtime. That was huge for Tyshawn Alexander. A lot of pressure on this young man. He accepted that challenge and knocked it down.
First score wins. Double OT, sudden death. Same lineup that we saw in the first overtime session.
All right, 86-86.
Lakers, Scottie Pippen Jr., Max Christie, Cole Swider.
First bucket wins, right?
Sasha Kalia Jones.
Jump ball is
Tip
huge.
goes up. Looks like we'll be tipping it again.
Stole the tap.
Nick Richards, they said Nick Richards stole the tap, so they're going to take it out. Goes to the Lakers. Jones has the ball. Jones comes over to the right, picks up his dribble, finds Swider. Swider hands it to Scottie Pippen Jr. He pulls up for three. It's almost out of bounds. Oh, they save it. No, they don't. They don't save it, so the Hornets get a chance to come down and score.
You gotta get a stop. The Lakers are starting here.
Scottie Pippen Sr. went into the locker room about 3 minutes ago.
Napier Lewis started the game.
Wasn't there at the table. Referee sent him back.
Mason Jones started.
All right, the Hornets get it across the timeline. Alexander with the ball.
Defensive substitution.
We just can't make bad mistakes. Thor for three. It's good, and the Hornets win. Don't y'all take this away from him. What are you doing, ref? That's all good, right? Final OT. Double OT. It's double OT, triple.
Alexander drove it.
No, double.
It out,
yeah. Hornets win. Hornets win 89-86. Alexander played a big game today. Drove. I mean, great. It's almost like that was a sellout. He drove. Swider had to come down. He didn't have to, but I mean, good drive by Tyshawn Alexander, and he just kicked out to Thor, and Thor not scoring a whole lot tonight, but dropped that one for three. And double OT, your Hornets win. Hornets win a Summer League basketball game. Hey guys, it's 12:10 where I am. Hey, everybody that stayed and this long, thank you. Before you leave, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it. I'm gonna do a little bit of going over the stats and the scores, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So you guys are leaving now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight, and check me out next time. I think we play the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think it's gonna be televised, and if it is, I will definitely have a thumbnail up. You guys hit that thumbnail. Check out the thumbnail, and to see what time I'm going to be on, and you guys come and join me. I appreciate it.
Call or click to get a quote today. Your mission.
All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the stats right here. KA, PMC. Yeah, it was a very nice game. Very nice game. Especially because my Hornets finally won. Yes, sir. All right. Let's get a little music going, Coach. No, let's go with this one, Coach. Yeah. All right, Chuck. Good night, man. Nice. Thanks so much for the commentary. Hey, I appreciate it. You learned with Robert. Thanks for hanging out, man. Come back anytime. All right. Let's check this out. Right now here. All right, as you can see right here, the Hornets were outscored in the first quarter, 31-18. After that, the Hornets outscored the Lakers every quarter, 25-17 in the second, 17-15 in the third, 21-18 in the fourth, 8-5 in the overtime. It actually went to double overtime. Hornets win sudden death. Field goal percentage, Hornets only 37.3% able to win this game with 37.3%. The Lakers ended up with 40%. Gosh, that seems basically the way it was when I checked it the last time. 3-point shooting, Hornets 33.3, Lakers 32.3. The Hornets hit 11 out of 33, the Lakers 10 out of 31. Free throw percentage, both teams moved up, didn't get that magical 85% that I like all the teams to get there, but they did have 76.2, 75. The Hornets 16 out of 21. That's much better than they did in the first game. LA Lakers 12 for 16. Rebound. This helped the Hornets also. The Hornets out-rebounded the Lakers 48 to 37. There's your assists. And none other than that great assists by the Hornets, the ones that occurred, but none any bigger than the one from Tyshawn Alexander to JT Thor on the right side for the 3-point basket in the win. There's your steals, there's your blocks. Turnovers, the Hornets had 23. It was still 23 turnovers. That's too many turnovers, and they were still able to win. Hornets 23 turnovers. Los Angeles had 15. I mean, like I was saying throughout the game there was a lot of times the LA Lakers helped the Hornets stay in it, or by rushing their passes and making turnovers. But man, that's 23 times you don't even get a shot at your basket. Let's go, Hornets. We gotta clean that up. All right, then with that said, here's the part that everybody wants to actually look at. Like, Coach Gary, we don't care nothing about those stats. Who did the scoring? All right, let's check it out. Okay, you guys can see what I see. All right. For the Hornets, Nick Richards had 14 points with 26 minutes. He also had 9 rebounds. McGowan, 8 points. Crutcher, 3 points. He played 20 minutes, but I do not remember Crutcher in the fourth quarter. They're probably going to start Crutcher in the next game, but you know, Alexander has made his bid for starting in this, at least in the summer league. JT Thor, 29 minutes. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. Boy, I need JT Thor to get on these boards a little bit more. You know, he needs to fill this stat up. 12 points. He had a big last shot though. Jones, 19 minutes. He had 3 points tonight, 5 rebounds. If you can't do it, listen. If you can't score, if you're not having a scoring game, do something else well. You know, go after those rebounds. I think young guys sometimes they get their mind locked on doing one thing, and then when they don't do that, they sort of their shoulders slump. You know, that bad posture, and it's like, hey, yeah, I'm not playing good tonight. Hey, find something else to do well in the game to help your team win. Tyshawn Alexander, 22 points tonight, 3 rebounds at 30 minutes, and that's, you know, once he got in there and started doing good, you gotta play him, right? You gotta play him. Ball got 5 minutes today. That was it. 5 minutes, I think, was in the second quarter, and we didn't see him anymore. Figueroa, 29 minutes. I like this young man. 16 points. He has 9 rebounds. And he had 5 assists. Figueroa, if I'm not mistaken, Figueroa was only like 6'2", maybe 6'3". I gotta check that out. Brady Manick, 12 minutes. He had 8 points. Brady Manick made the most of his short time out there with 8 points. And Williams had 18 minutes. He only scored 3 points. He had 7 rebounds. And man, it just says he only had 1 block, but there was one at the beginning of the game where he threw it in the stands. So I don't know what, I don't know. Maybe that was since it was a pass, they said they don't call the block. It was an alley-oop pass. He blocked that. He threw that out of bounds, so maybe that doesn't count as a block. All right, for the Lakers, and so our leading scorer was Tyshawn Alexander with 22. For the Lakers, Swider, 21 points. He's a shooter. with 31 minutes. The big man, Kalea Jones, 26 minutes. He had 8 points, 7 rebounds. Max Christie, 10 points. Scottie Pippen Jr., 10 points, 2 rebounds. He played 30 minutes. Pierre Louis, 20 minutes. He had 8 points with 7 rebounds. Sharif O'Neal, 15 minutes, 4 points. Sharif snatched 7 rebounds. Jones had 13 points. He didn't play a bad game either. 24 minutes. P. Bass, 5 points. McCoy had 4 points. And Brown, 3 points. And the leading scorer for the Lakers was Slider with 21. Hey, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hit that like button. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Check me out. I think our next game, Summer League game, is going to be Wednesday. And we'll see what the Hornets can do against the Cavaliers. Once again, thank you guys for showing up and hanging out with me, and I appreciate it, and I'm out. So I'll be seeing you guys next time. Hopefully. Hit that like button.
If you're